Yeah, so I think as a retailer today, obviously turbulent times, we're thinking a lot about profitability, we're thinking a lot about our cost base. So I think on the cost base side, things like payment transaction fees, right? Visa, MasterCard, Amex, these guys are the rails which we fundamentally have to do our payments on. Thinking about embedded finance for me is about how can we sort of bring it closer to us? How can we use things like open banking? How can we make it so that we don't necessarily have to use the wider ecosystem to process our payments? So for example, if we have a wallet, if we have gift cards, whatever value that's stored with us, we can hopefully, work outside of those ecosystems. Another one I think in terms of profitability is loyalty. For us, loyalty and getting customers to keep returning back in this like super competitive space that is electronics for us is like really difficult. So using mechanisms to be able to reward customers, to be able to keep them locked into our brand and interacting with us in a more wider dimension, such as finance, I think could be like super critical in the future to be able to retain loyalty outside of just another point scheme. So I think today for our customers, obviously cost of living is a big part of what they're thinking about, and getting a good deal is obviously something that we're looking to deliver every day. So I think having embedded products, be it insurance, buy now, pay later, ways of being able to split the payment, and us being able to reward them when they are using these products and they are loyal to us is going to be amazing for us to be able to do going forward. We want to be able to offer them these things, but often that means we need to be able to embed these kind of experiences straight into our platform and what we're doing with them every day. Okay, so I think from a challenger's perspective, I would think of it in two main parts. One is the implementation. I think this is going to be a type of product and a type of service that's going to obviously be a more complex integration than another product recommender or something else that we'd put on our website. But the rewards could obviously be very good, and we can obviously then expand our service dramatically. Another thing that I think I'm thinking about is adoption. Adoption is obviously going to be key. If people aren't using it, it was a waste of time. So I think that will be a big challenge, but I think if we can execute right, we can align the business towards those goals, and we put the right weight behind it, I think that would end up, working out. But for sure, the challenges are going to be getting all the right stakeholders on point. Marketing, getting the visibility to the type of offerings is going to be really key. So for me, coming to these kind of events is really key to be able to meet my peers, learn about new products, what are the trends in the market. Particularly something like embedded finance is obviously slightly more niche, slightly newer, slightly more innovative. That's not your common discussion, I think, in your regular events. So for me, it's super valuable to learn about what's going on. Hopefully there'll be opportunities for us to be able to see what we can do in our business going forward.